What's up, boot fans? Welcome in. Right here today we have the new Nike Magista, the new advanced boot that were released by Nike last week. Designed for creative players. There's obviously a lot of technology packed into this one. It's not necessarily a boot a lot of people are going to be able to afford because it's going to be up near the $300 mark, but because of all of the technology, we wanted to feature it and give you guys a breakdown of what's going on. Before we kickstart this and get going, make sure you like this video and do us a favor and subscribe to our channel so that we can bring you more videos just like this one. So we have the boot. Let's just take a quick look at it up close. It's obviously got a few features that has a lot of people talking, including the Flyknit upper and this mid sock lining collar, mid fit. So they're the two aspects that have a lot of people talking. And let's get kickstarted with that collar right here, which I'm going to give you a little rundown on, and so you can see. So obviously it feels like a sock. It has that stretchy feel to it that locks in around your ankle, and that's the whole idea behind this that Nike have put so much research into. They actually spent a lot of time trying to figure out how high it should be. They spent 4 years researching this, and they cut it at different regions, and this is the end result right here, where they felt it fit most comfortably, keeping a nice snug fit on the boot. You'll notice that the material runs right through the tongue, so it replaces the tongue, and then it goes through into the upper. So it's almost like a one-piece upper. It does have some stitching in certain areas, and there is a differentiation between the collar lining and then the actual upper because of this Nike skin that's placed on top. Now, just talking about that Nike skin, something we'll go into right now, because something that a lot of people are wondering is how these are going to hold up in wet conditions. Well, the thing is, this 0.1 millimeter Nike skin, which is thinner than a piece of paper, you can see the differentiation right here. It runs right across the forefoot and it actually protects the upper. So this knit that's underneath is kind of like waterproof. It has that barrier on top that stops water from getting in, and that means that this has a different feel. So although it's the same material that's running through the collar, you'll notice that this is like super soft and super pliable. This is a little bit sturdier, has a little bit more of a sturdy feel. There is the material right there, and you'll also notice that it's got like this 3D texture, and that obviously adds a little bit of an extra element of control on the ball. When you go to touch the ball, you've got this thin material in between, and almost like a layer of stitching, like a double layer of stitching, if you can imagine it that way, that sits on top. And again, it's all woven together. You'll also notice that it varies in color underneath. Goes from that black through to a black red, and then a red on the other side. That's just the color that Nike's chosen to use. It's not intended to serve any performance characteristic. It doesn't mean that it's thinner on this side and this side. It just means that they just went for that color pattern. So there you have that upper up close, and again it has this like special layer down across the lining here, front lining, to add some extra durability properties. You got your nice Nike swoosh on the side, the hit, and again the Magista on the back. Now this lining right here is unusual. A lot of people have asked, well, can you wear these boots without socks? Well, you probably could. You don't want to. You're going to want to wear socks in a game. You want to be, form fitting and naturally in place. But this lining runs through the back. Let me just maneuver the inside. And it runs through, it's kind of tough to see, but it runs through the back and like around the heel area, and that gives it a lockdown feel, because this actually has a kind of a grippy feel to it, like almost like I don't know, it's hard to describe, like a plasticky grippy feel. Getting your foot into the boot is actually super easy. There's plenty of stretch in the lining, and your foot fits in very easily. It's actually getting them out because of this sticky, grippy material that makes them a little bit tougher. So, I mean, don't go into picking up a pair or trying on a pair thinking they're going to be tough to put on, because they're very easy. I've slipped my foot in. I actually have a video which I put together earlier this morning, and that link I'll leave right here so you can check out how they look to slip your feet into and take them off. But again, it's taking them off that's a little bit tougher. A very revolutionary boot, that's for sure. Striking a ball, again, because of that 3D texture, it actually doesn't feel too bad. They actually feel pretty clean. You don't feel the full impact as you would imagine. They actually feel in between a synthetic and a leather is the kind of feel you're going to get from these when you're striking shots. Then you have this new sole plate that Nike have added on. Everything about this boot is designed for a creator. I mean, you got to think of players like Andre Iniesta, who will be wearing these boots, and that's who Nike have designed them for. Attacking players who like to dictate the play and get on the ball. So there you have it. You know, I just want to give you a quick overlay, a quick rundown on these boots, let you see what they're all about, and obviously hit on those two key characteristics that they have to offer. I'm going to be testing these out. I'll have a review up on Soccer Cleats 101 in the next week or two. I'm trying to get to wearing them a lot this week. I'm trying to get the review out quick. Obviously, I want to give them enough time to see exactly what characteristics they have to offer and how they perform. But, you know, I want to let you guys know how they do perform pretty quickly. Watch out for that review. When it's up, I'll relink it down below. So if you're watching this video in a few months, check out that link. Again, thanks for watching, guys. This has been the new Nike Magista. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.